Armenia, and 5 Ireland. And the referee from Sri Lanka, Siromala Kampu.
VOZNEACOVSCHI in the blue corner. Five judges at ringside. Two judges sat on that left-hand side of the ring there as you were looking at it. One each on the other three sides. Siromala Thampu of Sri Lanka, our referee. And you noticed the size difference immediately. We've just seen 6 flyweight fights on the bounce, and these fighters up at 64 kilos as opposed to 52. And Zhurov of Bulgaria in the red there in the southpaw stands. VOZNEACOVSCHI of Moldova in the blue. Looking for the left hand there. Zhurov. Flurry of activity on the inside, and again there as they just stand square and let their hands go as they both got into range. Difficult to see who came off better there. I'm not sure if anything really got through all that clean. Right hand there from VOZNEACOVSCHI just knocked Zhurov off balance a little bit as he moved away to his right. But then a decent 1-2 came in from the Bulgarian. Plenty of intent from these two. And at the minute, what we're seeing is them just standing off, having a good look, and then almost simultaneously, they'll spring into action and really try and let their hands go. Good straight left hand there from Zhurov. That was good boxing. And then again, just snapped the 1-2 down the centre. VOZNEACOVSCHI just bringing that back foot round a touch as he threw that right hand. Coming in slightly square. The head's almost cracking together on the inside. Again, looking for that straight left there, Zhurov. He just looks to have a bit more about him than his opponent so far, just circling away to his right and then setting his feet for the 1-2. He's just getting off first here, the Bulgarian. There's a lot of posturing from VOZNEACOVSCHI, but he's not leading off all that much. As I say that, he whipped in a fairly decent 1-2. He's holding the centre of the ring, and Zhurov is circling around him, just trying to keep him turning. Left hand from VOZNEACOVSCHI off the back of that exchange, and then again they both just get into range, and there's a blizzard of gloves really. Good left hand there from Zhurov. That's the punch that he scored with most in that round. Cleaner punching came from him in that opening 3 minutes. Kind of a muscular approach from VOZNEACOVSCHI. Didn't seem to me to get all that much effective work done. And Zhurov gets it 10-9 with all 5 of our judges.
Давай, Stefan, ieși lucrează, arată stânga în față, stânga, stânga.
Seconds out, please.
34 fighters in the 64kg category. This one
Round
of
2.
just a couple of fights that's having to take place at this stage at light welter. Everybody else getting a bye into the next stage, which is the final 32. No seeding. I've mentioned that a couple of times, but I'll just throw that in every now and again just so people remember that there's not been any seeding for this competition. The draw done completely at random. DZHUROV of Bulgaria in the red, VOZNEACOVSCHI of Moldova in the blue, and as I mentioned, he's a muscular fighter, VOZNEACOVSCHI. He looks to get close and then really just slings his hands in any way he can. There's not a great deal of technique about it at times. Let's try and work on the inside there, VOZNEACOVSCHI. Right hand to the body there. Good right hand there from VOZNEACOVSCHI. And again there, just straight down the middle. He snatches with that right hand a bit, but a couple of times there he managed to throw it straight down the middle, and he's having a bit of success here. An uppercut on the inside there too, might just about have landed on DZHUROV. And he's taken the centre of the ring in the second round, like he did in the first, VOZNEACOVSCHI, but he's maybe just been a little bit more selective. And he's probably winning this round at the minute, heading into the final minute of it. Fell short with the right hand there, but DZHUROV wasn't really in a position to do anything about it. Nice 1-2 there, though, from DZHUROV. Saw plenty of that in the opening round, not as much in the second round. Good straight right hand again there from VOZNEACOVSCHI. He's still got that kind of tight style, the Moldovan, as he catches the left hand there from DZHUROV. But I think he has just kind of settled down a bit in this second round. Just relaxed a touch, which has allowed that right hand to come through a bit straighter. But right towards the end of the round there, a couple of nice snappy 1-2s down the middle from DZHUROV, and that will tighten this up. I thought heading into the final 30 seconds there that VOZNEACOVSCHI was in the driving seat in that second round, and that has made things just a little bit closer. And just having a look at the scores there, split scoring in round 2, which doesn't come as a great surprise. Here they are. So 2 judges have gone for VOZNEACOVSCHI, and the 3 in the middle there have gone to DZHUROV. And I think he might have rescued himself with those couple of flurries, those couple of 1-2s right at the end of the round there, because that means that he's now got a 2-point lead with 3 judges, with the other 2 cards level. I think he needed that good finish to the round, I really do, because for my money, if he hadn't provided that, then I think he would have lost it
out, please.
on all 5 of those cards. That's just a guess, of course, but I think he may well have done, and then it would have been 1 round apiece heading into the third and final round. As it is, he's got a fairly significant advantage here. Krasimir DZHUROV of Bulgaria in the red, Stefan VOZNEACOVSCHI of Moldova in the blue. Well, both of them falling short there. VOZNEACOVSCHI with the right hand, DZHUROV with the left, looking for the left hand counter, didn't quite reach with it. Left to the body there from DZHUROV, put plenty behind that, then just caught VOZNEACOVSCHI with the left hand as he was once again just looking to try and get on top of him, always shuffling towards him. Standing square there though, VOZNEACOVSCHI. And when he squares up, he just doesn't throw that right hand nearly as effectively. It's an obvious technical point, really, because it means that it's got to come in from wide. It's impossible for him to throw it straight if he brings that back foot round as he moves in. And when he's thrown it effectively is when he's taken his feet with him and been able to shoot it down the middle. That was better, right hand to the body from VOZNEACOVSCHI. There's that 1-2 from Zhurov. Wasn't completely clean, but then you just throw him, just pull the weight back. It's good. Good boxing, good skillful boxing. Straight left hand from Zhurov, finds the target into the final minutes of round 3. Left hand gets through there from VOZNEACOVSCHI. Haven't seen too many of them. This has been a good fight to watch. There's been good action in this session in Ring B so far. Lovely left hand there from Zhurov. Perfect left hand as VOZNEACOVSCHI just looked to move in again. He just timed it beautifully. And he can take a punch, VOZNEACOVSCHI, I can tell you that, because that could not have landed any sweeter. What's been interesting has been watching VOZNEACOVSCHI just kind of learn on the job here, because first round he was muscular and kind of crude and gung-ho, and he's been gung-ho all the way through, but he just has managed to refine things a bit and have more success as a result. But Zhurov, I think, has taken this final round because, again, when he's needed to be, he's found that accuracy. Well, there goes the bell. Always just distracting with that lead hand there, Zhurov, just oscillating it up and down. Doesn't really throw the jab all that much. There was that left-hand counter. That was an absolute peach of a punch.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the bout number 14 in the ring B, the winner by unanimous decision from the blue corner, Stefan Wozniakowicz, Moldavia.
No, that must be wrong. That must be wrong.
One more time. The winner of this fight by unanimous decision from the red corner from Bulgaria.
Brief moment of panic there for Krasimir Zhurov, but we saw the scores as they were coming through and we knew that had to be wrong. So he has won by 3 rounds to 0 with those 3 judges in the centre there. We'll get a detailed look at the scoring in just a second. And round 3 has gone 10-9 in his favour across